You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Hang on for a minute, I'm fixing my head. Well, welcome to the show, everybody, and happy Friday to you all. And yeah, it's a very happy Friday. If you've seen my post today, you have seen that today we are doing our 350th show, and we're happy about that. And I'm glad that you are. There we go. Can you hear me now? Yes. We had a little difficulty here with one of the thingamajiggy, doohickeys, but we got it all straightened out, so I'm glad that you can hear it. So let's do it one more time. Happy Friday to everybody, and I'm glad that you tuned in today. And if you noticed on my post, today is a very, very happy day around here. We are doing our 350th show. Oh, yeah. And that's a whole lot of shows to be doing. And before we get started, I want to make a couple of thank yous straight away for once we get going. And I want to make sure I get these done where I don't forget anybody, which, sometimes that happens. I would like to thank the first person is Fred Lundgren, the owner of our radio station right here on KCAA 1050 AM. If it wasn't for Fred starting this station many moons ago, none of us would be here. So, Fred, thank you. The second person I would like to thank you is Bill Burns. He is one of the managers here, been playing with him for a long time. And also Paul Lane, and he is also on staff. And he does the morning show with Aaron Brinker and Brett Mallett. The other person I'd like to thank is John Odell. He is our engineer. When anything goes blunky and needs a fix, we call him and he gets, right there and he gets it done so we can do these shows and the music and the commercials and all the giggles and laughs for everybody. Also, my board ops. I really, really am so happy with the board ops that I have. The first one is Mocha Johnson. Yes, dear old Mia. And Brett Mallett, he is another one. And Italian Joey. He's here with me every Friday, and so I want to thank him, Joe Schaff, and also he is one of our board ops. And I wanted to thank every one of these people, because, like I said, if it wasn't for them, we would not be here. The other person I would like to thank is my partner, Richard. Richard has been with me since the first time I came up with this idea. It's been over 8 years ago that I wanted to do this program. And he says, "Are you crazy?" I said, "Yes, I'm crazy. That's why we're going to be doing it, And so I want to thank him. And he does a lot of work in the background for all of us here. And, he edits the programs. He did this and he did that and everything else. So if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be right now.
And I sit here on the mic listening while you talk.
Yes. And the other thing, yeah, thanks, Rich. And then
thanks for listening.
Yes. And the other person I want to thank is Rhonda. Yes, Rhonda from Restless Designs. She does the Facebook, the Twitter, the YouTube, you name it. The website, everything, the business cards, everything. She does it all. And I want to thank her, and the work that she does is unbelievable. And, yeah, we became very good friends. Matter of fact, we're family. We known each other for so many years. So I want to thank her also. And while we're still waiting here, might as well finish up the thank yous as we're going on. Alan Borgen from Let's Dine Out. He will be popping in sometime today during the program. And Alan is my guru. I met him, how many years did we meet, Alan? 9 years now?
Lots and lots.
10 years ago, something like that. And it's a funny story. We met him at a Chinese restaurant, and one thing led to another. We did a filming for his commercials and all of this other good stuff. That's how we got to meet. And when I came up with this idea, he's the person I banged into and said it. That was on a Sunday. Monday, we had four phone calls back and forth. By the fifth phone call, this show was born. The next day, Tuesday, I was down at the radio station. That's when we were with K-Type, 590 KTIE. Had a meeting with them for a half an hour, signed the contract. A week later, we were up and running. That's how fast I like to get things done, and that's how the whole thing started.
That was a Tuesday, but Wednesday you were shopping again.
Yes. Of course we are. I'm always shopping.
I know.
Shopping is my life.
I know.
Yes.
Every time you ask for money, it's got to be that much.
Yes.
Like 3 inches thick.
No, this big. This big. Yeah, you know. And so I want to thank Alan. Also, I would like to thank Don and Marie from Got Pain. If it wasn't for them two, I would not be sitting here today. Many years ago when I started getting sick, this and that, I went to them. We got it all taken care of. I go every once in a while for a tune-up, as we call it. So thank them, because if it wasn't for them, I would not, seriously, true, I would not be sitting here. I wouldn't be sitting anywhere.
When you get this tune-up, did they put new spark plugs? Or?
Yeah.
They change your oil?
Yeah, they change the oil, the spark plugs. They rotate the tires. You know, they make sure the horn works and the signals work. And,
I think your horn is working.
Yeah, you know, and all of that. You know, and if you need anything, call Don and Marie at Got Pain. Also, I'd like to thank Fantastic Sam's. Maria and her whole team at Fantastic Sam's. When I need a new hairdo and this and that, go down to them. When Rich needs a new hairdo, goes down to him. And a lot of people from our station goes down to them. Yeah.
They do?
They do, yeah. And
Joe, do you go there?
Yeah, once every 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can tell.
Yeah. And then like Barbara and Daniel from Farmers Insurance.
Yes.
They go down there.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people I know that goes down to Fantastic Sam's. Also,
sounds fantastic.
Yes. Also, our good friends at the California Theater of Performing Arts, Owen and Jesse. We have to thank them. Through all these years, we've been working, the whole station's been working with them for over 8 years. Yeah, 8 years now. And when all the musicals and the plays and the comedies and everything else come in, they call and Owen does some magic, get us the director, the producer, whoever is the beginning of this. We interview them, and then they give us tickets to give them free on the air.
And boy, do they have nice things there. Nice place, musicals.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, through the years, one of the things I liked, really enjoyed, is when we used to have Route 66 here. And PBS came in, and they were filming that stand-up comedy, Laugh Out Loud.
I remember that.
Remember that for the 3 days?
Yes.
And the people that I interviewed with that, it was unbelievable. But the one that really stuck in my head is Lily Tomlin.
Yes.
Yes. And
you got to meet her in the back.
Met her in person, yeah, and got an autograph and a photograph and all of this good stuff. So, yeah, you know. Ooh, thank you, Joey. Yeah, and hey, Italian Joey, we got to thank you again.
I don't know for what, but we'll thank you. He's laughing.
Yeah, he's cracking up. Okay, now Joey just handed me a lovely little note, and what line is this lady on, please?
Let's see.
Duh, which way do you go, George?
That thing's working. Okay, Mia, she's not on a line. She's just on the phone.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah, she doesn't get a line because she works here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Ow. Well, what does she come in the back door, Joey?
Exactly, the super secret back line, you know.
Yeah, and we can't tell nobody about that. That's a secret, right?
Right.
That's the Maxwell Smart line.
Yeah. Hey, Mia, how you doing, darling?
I'm doing good. I'm just impressed how you brought Joey out of his shell. Now he talks, he laughs, even giggles a little bit. I'm impressed.
Well, thank you, darling.
She found the button.
I don't giggle. What are you talking about?
I heard a little giggle.
Yeah, you giggle, Joey.
Have to work on that.
You should see the smirk on his face. Nobody can see that.
I love it.
Yes.
So, congratulations.
Thank you, my dear. And I'm so glad we talked earlier today.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Now, Mia, we're still talking about shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Tell everybody what's new up in your neck of the woods.
What's new in this neck of the woods is that we're starting to get all those summer clearance sales. Now that summer's actually here, they have to start making room for fall.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is starting to go on sale. So it feels like it's going to be a long summer. So if you haven't gotten your bathing suits or anything, this is the best time because they're marking everything down.
Now, what stores? Is it every store or just certain ones?
Well, you know how it starts small and then it starts to fan out?
Uh-huh.
Like Burlington will start doing it, Target starts doing it, Walmart starts doing that. So if you haven't got anything or you've been waiting a little bit for things to go on sale, now is the time because it's almost the 4th of July.
Yeah, what happened? Didn't we just have Christmas and Hanukkah?
Yes, it was like yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it's the 4th of July.
Well, Mia, 4th of July, I tell you what we used to do in Brooklyn, New York. We used to do the fireworks, but we threw them at each other.
Oh, my goodness, that's called naughty.
No.
You dingbat.
Especially the what do you call those things that shoot up in the air?
Uh-huh.
They're called fireworks.
No, the ones that shoot up in the air of the tubes. We just simply pointed them at each other, bounced them off each other. We wanted to have fun.
And was it fun?
As long as you didn't get the one to bounce off you.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, I love it. Man, I know now you can't even light fireworks. So I was hoping, Bev, that you can give me some suggestions of places where they're having fireworks shows or something.
Yeah, matter of fact, I do, darling.
Yay, I knew you would.
Yeah, now would you like them now, or do you want me to call you later and tell you in secret?
It's your show. It's up to you. Either way, it's good.
Well, one place that are doing it, check with your local high school up there.
Okay.
Because a lot of what's been happening now is because everything is so dry. And we're on the water shortage and, all of this. So what a lot of the high schools, I've been checking with them, what they're doing is they're having the big celebrations at the high school.
And
then
it's safer that way?
It's safer that way, and then the fire department is there. They always have an ambulance standing by, and they have at least 3 or 4 officers there.
You know what, Bev? I know why they do that now.
Keep you from throwing them at each other.
Every time on the 4th of July, don't you guys ever hear, like, the ambulance and the fire department going?
Uh-huh.
Because some people they don't follow the rules and they start being creative in a dangerous way, and then you hear the ambulance, and then it spoils it for everyone.
You mean they throw the fireworks at each other?
They might.
Exactly, Richard. So hopefully people will be, very... fireworks are fun, but they can also be dangerous.
Yes, they can.
Well,
I hope people take that into account when they do or are allowed to, do fireworks.
Yeah, well, definitely check with your local high schools up there. And you have your university. Check at the university. Because down here in, like in Yucaipa, the neck that I'm from,
what do you guys do?
What they do is it's been this every year. It's fantastic. They have a big parade in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, old times home stuff, right? And then in the evening, right on in the school parking lot of the high school, they had this whole place, set up, and that's what they do. And then they have the food vendors there, and all this other stuff that they have. And what's really nice is that they have the golf carts for the seniors. So when they're parking and they don't have to walk from where their car is over to where the fireworks are, and so they transport these people back and forth.
Oh, they take care of you guys down in Yucaipa. That sounds like a cool city.
Well, now, Mia, you know what I do?
What?
I sit home, I let her go to the fireworks, and then I watch the ones from New York or Boston or wherever, especially New York when they do anything in the harbor, because they do it big.
Do they really?
Yeah, if you can get a show coming on TV that shows all that, usually later at night they play it or replay it. There's usually something on one of the channels, and they have boats out and these barges out in the harbor. Last year they had like 15 of these barges, billions of dollars worth of fireworks going off. Looked like World War IV. But it's beautiful. And to be there and see it in person would be great, but we haven't had a chance to do that. But that's what I do later at night, try to catch those on TV. Of course, it's better if you have a monstrous TV than, I wouldn't want to watch it on a 13-inch. That wouldn't be any fun. But
you don't get the same effect, huh?
No,
right.
But that's another way to do it, and you can sit home and eat bonbons.
Oh, Jesus. Well, with me...
Or pizza.
No. You can sit home and watch anything at any time, right? I like being out around the people. I like seeing the fireworks in real life and hear the popping and the cracking and the oohs and the ahs and and all
fireworks
and all of this. That's what I love to do. And then the other thing too is I'm glad that you brought this up, Mia, about the 4th of July. Yes. I'm going to strongly suggest to everybody, right about this time for this whole week and probably by Thursday, get your local newspapers, because every city has their local newspapers. They're going to have a listing of where everything is and the time that it starts and the do's and the don'ts. The other thing, too, is check with your fire departments. They have a toll-free number. Usually they have a toll-free number or just the regular number. Call them and ask them if you have any questions, if you want to shoot off fireworks. Where can you do it yourself in the safety zone?
I like that, Bev. That's great, yes.
Now, Mia, like me, I'm being a Pollock, I call the fire department and I ask them, where's the fire works?
The fireworks.
Oh,
no, where's
Lord.
the fire works?
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. Hey, Mia. Listen, yeah, real quick, I got to tell you, we have Joyce on the other line. Hey, Joyce, you there?
I am. Hello, and congratulations. And hi, lovely Miss Mia.
Hello, sweetie.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I know you're doing awesome all the time.
Well, not today. I got a little bug, but Miss Bev, you're just amazing.
Well, thank you.
350 shows. How did you do it?
Very carefully.
One step.
Carefully. And Rich Ken is here, too, and he wants to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Hi. It's Roman candles, what you used to fight with.
That's it. Yes. Yes.
My brothers used to do the same thing in Colorado.
And they used to go with him.
Well, we stopped doing that one year when one of the people we were shooting back and forth at happened to run into one of the apartments, and they have like an outer door and the inner door. They opened the outer door, ran into the hall to open the inner door, couldn't get it open, and the Roman candle fireworks popped into that room and bounced around about this little 3-by-6 foot room while they were standing there. We thought we'd better quit doing that.
Goodness.
They didn't actually get hurt, but they thought World War III was starting right there.
Hey, Mia, you want to do you think we should take 1 second and try to analyze this, or just move on down the line?
You know, you can analyze this.
He probably has 1,000 stories to tell you.
Mia, you can analyze this, or you can analyze that. Or just watch the movie.
Right. And
I like that.
My phone is going off. I left my phone
You better
on.
shut that thing off. Now.
I'm going to shut my phone off because I'm on the radio.
Will you get it out of here? Thank you. Lord have mercy. Yes, and Joyce, when I came into the station, I want to thank you and Ken and Jean for the lovely flowers. They are incredibly gorgeous, and what a nice surprise.
Well, does it have a happy face on it?
It certainly does, and Mia, let me explain these to you.
Okay.
It's the flower pot is a lovely yellow, and it has a little happy face on it, and then she has white and yellow daisies, and then she has some yellow roses in there. There's some baby's breasts in there. There's some lovely ribbon going through it, and then a king-size balloon with stars on it, and they're orange and yellow and green and red and blue, and then the word congratulations goes right across it.
You got enough of a description there?
Yeah.
That's the sweetest thing. Very thoughtful. All the colors.
I know, isn't it
Well
beautiful?
done.
Yeah, because, Mia, you've been up to the house just like Joyce has, and you know the way my kitchen is, it's more Tuscan than anything else. And when I come get home, my centerpiece off the table is going to be removed, and this is going to be my new centerpiece.
Oh, that is sweet. I love the thought of the colors. The descriptions sound beautiful.
Oh, they are. And Joyce, guess what? Mia and I were talking about shopping. And Mia, tell Joyce about the sales you have up in your neck of the woods.
Oh, we're having a lot of sales that are starting to kick off because summer's officially here and they're getting ready for fall. So at a lot of the stores, they're starting to slowly move the summer things into the clearance areas. So the cool thing is, like, if you've been wanting to wait for a good deal or you just couldn't buy things earlier and you want to now is the best time because they're marking everything down, like at your Walmarts, your Targets, your Burlington Coat Factories, places like that. They're starting to, move things along a little bit, and that's the best time to get the best
where
deals.
is your area, Miss
Mia? A long summer.
Oh, yeah, and a very hot one.
Yes, Bev. By the way, SPF people. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Public service announcement.
Yeah, and Joyce was asking you, Mia, what neck of the woods are you in?
Victorville, High Desert.
Oh, nice! And you drive all the way out there, and you're there when you do my show Tuesdays at 4 p.m.
Yes.
I love the way she snuck that in there.
Sweetheart, how long does it take you?
Opportunity. Yes, that's where I come from, the High Desert.
How long does it take you?
Joey at the board.
Yes. And also, you know what is really cool? Now, Joyce, your neck of the woods is Costa Mesa. And the shop's down there. Now, I still think, I don't know how we're going to arrange this with all of our schedules, ladies, but we got to get one of them party buses or somebody with a limo or something to pick all of us ladies up. And 1 week, Mia, we can go up in your neck of the woods. And shop and have lunch.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? And then maybe 3 weeks or a month later, then Joyce, we can hit your neck of the woods.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be fabulous?
And knowing you guys, you're going to need a 40-foot trailer behind the bus so you can fill the thing up.
Yeah, it's true. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right, Richard.
Absolutely.
You want to come with us, Richard?
No.
Oh.
Unless it's for my hobby or some guy stuff, But all the women.
I know what your hobby is. I saw it.
What? I didn't think it was that.
Trains.
Trains. I think she's going to try to say something. I don't know what here.
Oh, no.
No, Bev. The way she's laughing, she's,
When you said that.
But I don't like to do an Emil DeMarco's, like fill my closet with shoes or whatever, or hats or all that stuff. You can only wear one thing at a time, but I can play with lots of trains at one time.
Oh, Pinocchio, your nose is getting longer and longer every time. Now, Mia, you've been up to the house. Joyce, you've been up to the house. You know how many train sets this man has.
My God.
It's ridiculously. Us three ladies could not buy enough pair of shoes and enough luggage to beat you on that train set.
Beat me.
You know what impressed me is the organization.
Thank you.
Well, trains are neat things,
so organized and in its place, and it's just it's immaculate.
Well, that's the way trains are. You got to keep them in their place.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, hold on. Do not go anywhere. There's another light flashing. Joey looked at it, and apparently somebody's on that line, and he is not supposed to tell me who it is. So hang on.
Okay.
Don't go near. Don't go nowhere, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Joey, you ready?
Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
how are you, Bev?
I'm doing good. How are you?
It's very good. Congratulations. You made $350.
Yes, we did. Yay! Did you ever think it was going to happen?
Well, not at the beginning.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. We had some times.
Yeah, think. Okay.
A learning curve there, but you're gee whiz. You're doing great.
Thank you. Great. And hang on for a minute. I would like to introduce this person personally. I really need to introduce this person in my own little way. This person's name is Dale Gray. He has been with part of our family now forever. And no joking around. forever. And his lovely wife, Debbie, was a part of the team. Unfortunately, we lost her not too long ago. But Dale, what he did is he used to work for the railroad. And that's how Rich met him. And then when we were doing all the karaoke show and the DJ shows and all of this, that's how everything started coming. And so as the time goes on, and when we started doing this program about Let's Go Shopping with Bev, Debbie and Dale were right there and helped us right along. And yeah, Dale, you're right. In the beginning, sometimes I looked at myself and I said, what did I get into? You know, I think that lasted all about 5 seconds, huh? And then I think after that we started getting our rhythm, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed pitching in when I could, and as long as Rich stayed healthy, everything was fine.
That's it. That's it. And I'll tell you, if anybody needs somebody to tell them anything about trains, Joyce and Ken, I hope you're hearing this. This man has been with the railroad since day one. He was here when they were laying down the track for the very first train, right?
Wait a minute.
That was a compliment. Talk to Dale. This man knows anything and everything that you could possibly think of about trains.
Dale, how long were you with the railroad?
42 years.
And that was BNSF, right?
Yes. Santa Fe first.
Santa Fe first. And you retired as what, number 3?
I don't know. There somewhere 3 to 5. I don't know.
On seniority.
I never kept too much track of that.
Well, that's quite a deal, though. That's a long time. Now that you retired, do you miss it?
You know, I don't miss it as much as I thought I would.
Really?
But I do. You know, I always enjoyed railroading, but sometimes you don't really enjoy the railroad.
Well, not some of the hours you had to work. But I'll be glad. Yeah. I'll be glad to take your retired place and go back and say I'm here.
Oh well.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Anyway, you're now having fun up in Idaho.
Idaho, yes. I'm watching the UP trains go by.
Oh, that's right. You've got a railroad track near there, so you can kind of do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dale, when are you planning on coming back down?
I'm hoping to be down. I'm trying to push for this year sometime.
Well, good. Let me know straight away, and then I am going to invite me and the whole family, and Joyce and her whole family, and this and that, and we can have a big barbecue. We'll be doing some singing, playing some pool, talking about trains and all that good stuff.
That'd be wonderful. I have some other errands to run, but I need to get down and see you guys real soon. So,
as soon as you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of all my animals and stuff and downsize so I can get out of here.
You'll do it, darling. Well, listen, sweetie, thank you so much for the phone call. And I promise you, and everybody in the country is going to be hearing me say this, I promise you I will call you back on Sunday.
All right, dear. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on your success, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you.
I love you too, honey, and thanks for calling.
Talk to you soon, Dale.
All right, Rich. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, ladies, you still there?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah. What a shock that was.
You know, it was funny. Richard was in love. Did you hear him talking about those trains?
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you. You know, there's something about whatever it is that turns you on, whether it's trains or any other hobby or thing. When it's your thing, it's you. It's what you are. You know. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that grabs me. And I must have been an engineer in my last life.
You were never an engineer.
No, what was I?
You were part of the train. You were the caboose at the end of the train.
Why couldn't I be the engine? Wait, why do I have to be the caboose?
For you could say goodbye to everybody.
No, I want to say hello. I'm coming through.
Okay. All right, ladies.
Woo, woo.
Yeah. All right, let's get this back down to shopping.
The butt of the train.
I know. I mean, you know.
Okay. All right, now let's get back to shopping. Now,
what am I, chopped liver?
No, not yet.
To use a phrase that somebody I know uses?
Yeah, I never said that, but anyway.
Oh, no.
Okay, now, and Joyce, we were talking, me and I and Rich and Joey, we were talking about the 4th of July coming up. Now, down in your neck of the woods, you have some good things going on for the 4th, don't you, darling?
We do have something fun going, and thank you for asking. On
You're
the
welcome.
4th of July at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm having a bounce. It's my second annual 4th of July bounce party, and it's only $4 for the 4th of July, and we're going to bounce to patriotic music. We're going to have healthy red, white, and blue snacks, and it's just going to be a great time, and kids are welcome. They just have to let me know that they're coming, so I'll have enough balls. Go ahead, Bev. Take it away.
Are they brass balls?
I'm thinking of red, white, and blue donuts.
You know, I had to say that, Joyce. You know, every time.
That's why I said take it away,
right.
Bev.
Me, every time she says that, I crack up. And when we're down there at her studio, and I just crack up because these balls, they are huge. I mean, really huge. And she has some cool colors. They have purple and pink and all these weird, happy colors. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, and then also, now, Joyce, you're down by the beach down in that neck of the woods. Do you know where they're going to be putting off the fireworks and all that stuff yet?
Yeah, I do. They have it at several parks. Now, I live down in San Juan Capistrano, and I'm about 5-6 minutes away from Dana Point Harbor, and they always have fireworks there. And we live on a really nice little area where we can walk up to a hill that's now a Marriott residence inn. It used to be an empty, vacant hill, and we can see 3 different fireworks from in San Juan Capistrano itself at the park, and in Laguna Niguel Regional Park, and we see them in Dana Point and sometimes down to San Clemente. So we're at the top of the hill. You have to it's a tradition. My husband, when it was an empty hill, we would walk up there, climb up the hill, and just ooh and ah from all different 3-4 different fireworks going off. And then he called it I think he said the magic minute at the end. Rich, do you know about that? When they just shoot off a whole bunch of them all at once.
Yeah, right at the end. Yeah.
I wish they do that all the way through. I love that amount of noise and sound and light.
Mm-hmm. Well, you
don't like it in the neighborhood. They're always howling and barking, but and then you can. I kind of like the sulfuric smell afterwards. You can kind of smell it in the air.
Yes.
But it's just so long as everybody is safe and sane, because it's very dry outside, so I'm sure they're going to be very controlled more than usual, because the sparks can go, and we don't want any more fires than we've had.
It's interesting that you say you love the smell of that sulfuric or whatever it is. I love the smell of fresh tar, and Bev always says, yuck.
I hate that smell.
I says, oh, that's good. Fresh tar, glue, any of that stuff. I'm not talking about getting high or anything. I'm just talking about just the smell of it, especially tar. Well, I don't know what it is.
You know what? When you're talking about that smell, the first thing that came to my mind is back in Vietnam with some of the bombs. I love the smell of a napalm in the morning.
No.
Yes.
That's from that movie. What was that? Apocalypse Now?
I can't believe she just went there.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's true. Yeah, because...
It's true.
Because, some of them smells here, and it's really weird how certain smells you like and certain you don't. Mia, we got to do a whole show about this.
That is hilarious. Yes, the show of smells.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And Joyce, you're invited.
And I got a good smell that I always like.
What?
When I was pregnant with my youngest son, remember the game Yahtzee? Everybody still plays Yahtzee.
Oh, yeah.
The cup that you shake the dice in.
Made
out of it was like a wood, or the same it's something like wood, and the smell of the cup was so good, it was like addictive to me. I had it on a bookshelf, and every time I walked by it, I had to inhale that wooden cup.
I bet you that looked funny.
It did look funny, and I there's something about it. I don't know whether it's the smell of, like when you sharpen a pencil. It's kind of that type of smell, but it was very addictive. And when women are pregnant, everything is all their senses are heightened.
Right.
So and women have a higher sense of smell than men do anyway.
Well, and on that note, the thing that's sad in a way is as we get older, our sense of smell deteriorates.
Right.
So, you remember these things, and you're going, why can't I smell that anymore? You miss it in a way.
I don't.
Yeah, you do. But it's funny how smells will bring back memories. And maybe when you were growing up, you smelled they were paving the streets or something, and that smell of tar takes you back to a different time.
Well, I'll give you another one. New York City, full of subways. We always took the subway, and the subway brakes when they would. Obviously, trains use brakes to stop, but that smell would come off the brakes, the material. And so the tunnels would have a little bit of that brake smell in them, and it was just a certain type of a smell, and I remember that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what started me on trains. I had that brake smell.
To get back to that cup, Joyce, now I'm going to double check, but this is what I heard, all right?
Uh-oh.
Seriously. And them little cups, you know that press wood that they use?
The what, honey?
The press wood?
Yeah.
They make things out of it. That, and then the old wood chips.
Oh,
And they put, this is what I heard now, I don't know how true it is, so, nobody quote me. And my Nana told me about this, so who knows. They would take that press wood, put it in the side of the cup, and then the wood chips, they would glue that around the inside of it. So you got the smell of both woods plus the smell of the glue. That's what I heard. Now, how true it is, I do not know.
Now, speaking of glue, I don't know if you
Lord help.
remember. I wonder if you remember when you used to go in mobile homes when they used to build them, and they used glue to put the wood together and the plywood and all that. They really used a glue that had a high smell to it. I'd walk into those things, and you could get high walking at them, and I guess they stopped that now because of chemicals, But I don't know if you remember that, but you could really smell. How about a new car smell at one time?
Oh, yeah,
all kind
the
of
new
gone
car
now.
Smell.
Oh, all gone now because of the materials they use. And I want the old smell in the cars.
Okay, folks, everybody hold on. If you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that lives no listener behind, and we're in the city of lovely San Bernardino. And if you'd like more information about this program, you can call 909-797-8291. Again, that number is 909-797-8291. If you tuned in, you're listening to the 350th show, and we have Rich in the station, Italian Joey on the board. We have Joyce and Ken Goodman on line 75, and we got the one and only Mia Mocha Johnson on line 5. And I want everybody to stand by. And Joe, can we do that little ad for our buggy guy right now? I promised Cliff we'd do another ad for him.
And
okay.
Joey's looking at his little computer screen.
Yeah, he's getting it together.
He's pressing buttons.
Hey, Bev.
Yes.
I have to get ready to go. I'm so sorry. I'm taking off. We're going out. Me and my family are going out right now.
Oh, you're going shopping.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations, sweetie, and I'm so happy I could be a part of your big moment here at the radio station, and I look forward to many more to come.
Thank you, Mia, and the next time we talk, we got to seriously talk about shopping.
Deal.
Okay, say hi to the family, and you be safe out there, hon.
Thank you. Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, you got it, Joe?
Hi, this is Cliff from Cliff's Pest Control. Have you had problems with pests lately? Cliff's Pest Control has been in business for over 40 years and is family-owned and operated. We can take care of your general pest problems. That's the ants, spiders, all the crawling bugs. And we also can take care of your termite problems. You can reach us at 909-887-1862. That's 909-887-1862. That's Cliff's Pest Control, Inc., serving the Inland Empire for over 40 years.
And we're back, yes. And if you guys have any trouble with, the gophers or any kind of buggy, call Cliff's Pest Control. You're going to be as happy as a pig in mud, and I can highly recommend him. I know this person for a very, very long time, and he comes up to the house and he takes care of the gophers and all the other little buggies that are hanging around. So call Cliff's Pest Control, and you're going to be happy.
How happy is a pig in mud?
As happy as a
not as happy as a. Never mind.
a glazed ham with sweet potato
Probably
pie.
as happy as a woman in a store full of things to buy.
And they're all on sale.
And they're all on sale.
Yes. Hey, Joyce, you still there?
Yes, I
am. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to ask you while I got you on the phone, let's talk just a teed wit again about the 4th of July. Now, if one wanted to go down in your neck of the woods and to get to that area where they could see the 3 fireworks going off at the same time, how would one get there?
What you would do is you come down you take I guess it would be the 215 to the 91 to the 55 to the 5, and go all the way down into South County. And the Dana Point fireworks are at Dana Point Harbor. And again, I think, Bev, it was a brilliant idea. Call your local fire department.
Thank you.
And call any fire department and say, where are the fireworks?
Mm-hmm.
I got that, Rich. I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will ask you the question.
Yes,
Can you take the train?
Oh, absolutely.
But
and
can you take it and get back?
Toronto.
Can you get back after the fireworks, though?
Of course. The trains go, I don't know let's see, on a holiday, you just call Amtrak.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll tell you, you can look it up online. Also, another great thing would be take the train down to San Diego and go see the fireworks down there.
Yeah. Well, you can go right to San Bernardino Station here and take it, and it goes all the way down to the beach in that area. I just wonder, by the time the fireworks are off later at night, whether you can catch a train coming back at that time. But calling Amtrak would be the way to find out.
Yes, and they have a coast cruiser, and I don't know. Well, I don't think in San Bernardino you kind of have to change. But there are train stations all over the place. I think the trains are fabulous. My favorite thing to do is ride the train.
And that is the best way. In talking about Amtrak, I've been bumping these guys out since we were still in springtime for the summertime. Call you Amtrak, and then you can get on the computer, and it's amtrak.www.metrolinktrain.com. That's what it is to get up there. You can see the maps, all the areas. And also, they have the specials going on now since we're in the summertime, that on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Like on a Saturday, you want to get on the train and go down to the beach and come home, it's a $10 per person.
That's pretty good.
Yes. And, it depends on how many people you have. Sunday's the same thing. Also, with the Angels now playing at the stadium, they have, and you have to get hold of the Angel Stadium to find out what their schedule is, what game you're going to, and then check with Amtrak. And they also have that special $7 to get down to the stadium.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and they have fireworks every night.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Have fireworks every night.
Yeah. So, guys, start using the Amtrak, and poor Dad, is not tired and cranky, and the kids are doing. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I got to go to the bathroom. He hit me. Nah. And then you got to find a place for the parking, and the home. Go to your local train station. Get on the Metrolink, and when you go to the beach, you can bring your picnic baskets and the whole 9 yards. You can even bring your bicycles on these trains. Go down there, enjoy the day, then take the train home. You had a lovely day. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Picnic basket?
Yeah, picnic basket.
There, and we're at Jellystone Park. Your picnic basket.
Yes, there you go. I'm glad you picked that up,
This
Joyce.
has been Bev's prepaid announcement that's unpaid for the railroad.
No, but the trains are fabulous.
The picnic basket is the best.
Yes,
thank you. Yes.
Well, we have neighbors that don't get along very well, so we hear fireworks constantly.
Oh.
I had to do that. I had to do that.
And it's so dry and so hot. Do you have fireworks up in Yucaipa?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, at the high school.
And they do it at the high school. They've been doing it every year.
Well, that's nice. Now, what do you guys do?
Well, it depends.
July?
It depends. Every year it's different. We used to have a family tradition when Michael Anthony was, a quart of milk, little munchkin. We used to go up to Lake Arrowhead. And we would go up there early, we'd goof around in the water and this and that, and then stay for the fireworks. Well, when they had the trouble with all the beetles eating the trees and the trees were getting damaged, they stopped it. And they never brought it back. So that stopped, and then what we started doing is going down to the high school and watching it there. And I was telling Rich, I said, this year let's do something different since Michael is not a little person anymore. I'd love to go down to the beach somewhere. Get on that train, go down there, goof around at the beach and see the fireworks and take the train on home. You know, just as long as I get that hot dog somewhere on that day and some fireworks, I'm a happy camper.
Can I stay home and watch the fireworks on TV from New York?
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
they have it they do New York, they do Washington, D.C., and Boston.
Oh, if you ever went and saw those fireworks, it would absolutely blow your mind 3 times over.
Yes, and now also talking about fireworks, me and I and Joyce, you got into the end of this about your shopping. Mia was right. Everybody is doing their summer sales right now. I banged into one the other day, and I went, hallelujah. Go down to the Burlington Coat Factory. I love, love, love that store, just like you, Joyce, and just like Mia. They have some sales that cannot be beat. And then also we were talking, I think it was with you, Joyce, we were talking about the sandals and the flip-flops and everything.
Right.
To me, I think the two best places for quality and price and different styles and the colors and everything, one is Payless Shoe Store. And they have these sales like you buy one and the second one half off.
Right. Well, they say it's a BOGO sale.
Right.
Buy one, get one, and that's at Payless right now. I just saw a commercial about it.
Yeah.
And you just did another one. They should be on your show.
Yes, they will be. They will be. And then the other place that I love for shoe shopping is the Burlington Coat Factory and Marshall's.
You know, I went to TJ Maxx a couple times this last week or so, and I hadn't been to the one in my area. It's in Costa Mesa, and boy, is that nice. And
you like it, huh?
Great prices. They have great prices, but they have home goods, too. They have wonderful cooking things and all kinds of great things. I loved it.
Well, talking about cooking things, I'm glad you brought that up. We're on the same wavelength here, which is scary for you, not for me, is that Anna's Linens. You know, we're always talking about Anna's and the sales that they're having. They're having some really cool sales going on now for everything for your outdoor eating. The plates, the plastic tablecloths, the napkins, the beach towels, everything that one needs. They have the centerpieces, they have the candles, you name it. Go to Anna's.
And love the colors. I went in there and it's just this whole display of beautiful, beautiful colors.
Mm-hmm. I love that store.
Blue, green, yellow. Looks like flowers.
Yeah, and my whole house, when you go through it, well, you've been there, Joyce, you've seen it. You look at it and you can tell immediately that stuff came from Anna's.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, the towels and the whole 9 yards. I absolutely love that store. And they got the pillows and, you know, everything that one needs. And they have some really cool blankets on sale, which is fabulous because when you're out at the beach all day or the 4th of July for the fireworks or you're picketing or, you know, whatever it is, you know, the little ones, they get tired. So what I used to do is when my two were little, you know, towards the end of the evening, I'd bring them into the restroom. They would get changed and get in their jammies because, you know, they're going to fall asleep, right? Let them pick out their own blankie and their own pillow. So when they're outside, they can sleep. And then when you pick them up to put them into the car for, you know, or the train, whichever, they're all ready for bed. And then you can just pick them up and put them into their bed when you get home.
Isn't that cute?
Now, Joyce, speaking of trains, my favorite place to shop is at the original Whistle Stop in Pasadena. Yeah, they have all the different gauges of trains. My gauge is HO. It's a professional model. Speaking of tongue-tied, it's a professional model trains gauge, HO. And also Arnie's Trains down in Orange County. They're pretty near you. It's called Arnie's Trains. And
I know where that is. Now, what about Allied Trains?
Allied is all the way in L.A. Yeah, that's a little further in. It's toward the airport. It's toward the ocean. I forget the exact city there. But my favorite is Train World and Trainland. They're in Brooklyn, New York. They're on the internet, and they've got these good prices. And Walthers is a big manufacturer of model trains, so I like to go on their site. But you can buy their stuff through a lot of dealers. But that Train World, Trainland, you want prices. When they've got a deal, they've got a deal. But if you want to see things, the original Whistle Stop in Pasadena, and there's another one in San Diego. That's where I like to go.
You know, once I went on vacation in Yosemite, and my grandson loved trains too, and I got the best book. It was a thick cardboard book, but it had a train. It was called Choo Choo Charlie, and you would wind up the train, and then you'd read the story. And as you turn the pages, the train is going on this little ridge that's been embedded into the book. It was the coolest thing. We just said that over and over and over again.
You know, the other thing for a trip, for a little vacation trip, the Grand Canyon Railway.
That's one of my bucket list.
Yeah, you can go and take that to the it's off the 40, I think, and you can take that to the Grand Canyon and back, stay overnight even.
That's not Copper Canyon.
That's not Copper Canyon.
Copper Canyon's in Mexico.
Copper Canyon is in Mexico.
Yeah.
And then there's one along the Canadian border. There was one in Canada that's a great train ride.
Oh, yes.
All the way across Canada, yeah.
Well, whatever you guys do, it's summertime. This is the best place. Get out there and have some fun. And you don't have to sit in front of the television and watch all the stuff on television. Get out there and enjoy, you know?
Right.
Yes, now I have a couple more thank yous that I want to seriously get this done. We have the 5-minute mark now. Is also Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. They play, you hear them coming in and going out on every show. They've been with me since day one, and they are coming up with some new songs, so pretty soon we'd like to get them. Also, Bob Bishop from Exit Inland Realtor. Everything I know from real estate, I learned from that man. And also, the other thank you that I want to give out is to Jesse J. from Jesse J. Collection, our designer. And he is still filming the pilot for the new program, so unfortunately he couldn't be with us. But Jesse, thank you for everything you did and for all the fashion shows and everything else. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, guys, I want to thank from the bottom of my heart every single one of you out there through all of California, through the United States and 147 countries that we're in. I want to thank you all for tuning in each Friday at 4 p.m. If it wasn't for you all to be tuning in, we would never had a show. And we never would have got to the 350th mark. So thank you. Also, I want to thank all the shops from A to Z, the zoos at the car dealers, everybody that we have interviewed through all of these years, the furniture makers, you name it. I want to thank all of you for coming and being part of this program and helping us get to this point. And one of the things I'm going to be doing next week on 351 is the 4th of July, so we will be having a rerun, but on 352. That's when all the surprises are coming. I kept on saying it. Finally got them all straightened out now, and they are going to be coming out, at that time. And, Joyce, I'm still going, I can't believe we got to this mark.
Boy, it's amazing. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of passion to share good shopping news and just sharing the airwaves and helping people get their start.
Yeah, and all the bleeps and
businesses. What a wonderful thing that you're doing, and I applaud you and congratulate you. I know because I've been doing it a little bit. It's not an easy task. It's fun to sit down and talk, but you have to plan.
Definitely.
And you are the mistress of planning.
Thank you. And all the bleeps and blunders and the missteps that we made along the way, but we laugh about them. And we're all one big family right here on KCAA 1050 AM, and we are going to continue to be a big family and getting more things going on to you all. And again, I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for doing all of this good stuff. And there's one song I want to play before Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band, and thank you. Joey, are we happy? Joyce, here's our song. Come on, everybody, dance. We're happy. Joyce, are you dancing?
I am. I'm well, not dancing. I'm wiggling my toes.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
That's good exercise.
Yes. And guys, whatever you do this weekend, I hope you have a good, safe, happy weekend. Call your Amtrak train, get on the train, and go and have some fun. And Mom and Dad are going to be a lot happier that way. Mia, thank you again for all the good tips. Joey, thank you. And everybody else at this station, thank you. Joey just gave me the one finger. What we're going to be doing is say goodnight, goodbye, adios. We're going to play happy. In a few seconds, Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band's going to be dancing us out. See you next week, same time, same station. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I saw you had sparkles in your eyes. It was unbelievable how you had me hypnotized. I knew from that moment you were the one for me. Thank God above, you know you're setting me free. I'm living in paradise, yeah. Living in paradise when I'm with you. Living in paradise, you're my dream.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.